living room deep clean, or at least this is what I class as a deep clean. I'm going to pull all my furniture out. I want to wash down my ceiling, my walls, my skirting boards. I'm just focusing on the one room for now because I don't have a lot of time, and I also have 2 kids at home, so I'm just cleaning around them. See how that works out, and I'm going to show you what I do. First things first, I need to clear this room out a little bit. I'm throwing my disgusting rug outside. I'm going to give it a good shake out and hopefully get rid of all of the crumbs that you can just never seem to get with the Hoover, and then I'll just leave it outside to air for a little bit. If you've got a big living room rug, let me know how you clean it. To be fair, mine's just a cheap one, so I could really just get rid of it and get a new one. It's only from IKEA, but I would rather give it a good clean if I can. I'm thinking about getting one of those rug doctors that you just rent for a day, and then I can clean my upstairs carpets as well, which are desperate to be done. I'm starting off with my ceilings because it's probably the cleanest thing in this room. I don't know what it is this week, but I've woke up with just the urge to scrub everything to within an inch of its life. I also kind of just want all new furniture. I mean, if I'm being honest, I would like a whole new house, really. But since I'm not going to be getting one of those today, I'm settling for deep cleaning my living room. I'm going to bin this old high chair because he just will not sit in it anymore. He's just got one of those little booster seats that you strap to your dining room chair now, which to be fair is so much easier and it takes up less space, so the big high chair is going. Luckily for me, I've got really small sofas, so they're not very heavy, thank God, because the amount of rubbish that my kids throw down behind them, I am pulling them out all of the time. I'm also going to be giving the walls a really good wipe down today. Unfortunately, cream walls and small children just don't really go together. Fingerprints, just everywhere. I'm going to be totally honest, I'm not sure the last time that I cleaned my walls down properly. I do give them a scrub if I see like dirty marks and things, but a general all over clean I haven't done in quite a long time. It's one of them things that just keeps getting knocked to the bottom of my list. But I am on a mission to be more organised, so I'm going to start doing this more regularly. And I think I'm going to go back to my old cleaning routine where I clean one room per day, instead of just doing little random jobs all over the house. That way, every single room gets a full deep clean every week. It just makes me feel so much better when my environment is fresh and clean. And since it is now officially the 6 weeks holidays, I really need to get myself in a good routine so that things don't just descend into chaos when I've got all of the kids home. Obviously, I don't want to spend too much time cleaning when they're off, I want to spend time with them, but it's still important for my mental health that I stick to a routine. Hi, Mommy's cleaning. Oh, hug. Mwah.
Stay.
You outside?
Stay.
Go on then. You can have all the fancy mops in the world, but nothing gets the job done quite like getting down on your hands and knees and giving it a good scrub with a cloth. And since the floor that's underneath the sofa doesn't get mopped regularly, it needs a good old-fashioned hand clean. Cleaning down my living room lamp with good old Mr. Sheen. He's still one of my all-time favourite cleaning products. I just love the smell, it smells so clean. One down and one more to go. Luckily it was nice and dry today so the kids could play in the garden while I did this, because trying to move furniture around when they're in the room is just not ideal. I love that they want to help, but I do have to go to work today, so I haven't got all the time in the world. I only work part-time, but oh my god, I swear those days are the longest days of my life. I feel like I've lived an entire life before I even get to work, and then as soon as I get there all I can think about is all the things I should be doing at home and I just want to quit. But that won't be happening anytime soon. This one is gross.
Dada. What?
So many food wrappers. My kids have clearly been sneaking things out the cupboard and then trying to hide the evidence, because I just couldn't believe the amount of sweetie wrappers I found down the back of here. It's not even like I don't let them have sweets, so I don't get it, why try and hide it? Hoovering these skirting boards was so satisfying. They were long overdue a good clean. There was just so much dust, they were fluffy as fuck. For my walls, I'm literally just using a damp cloth and then I'm just spraying some flash spray onto the walls as I go. I think I'm gonna have to touch up the paint in here soon. I'm painting my kitchen anyway, so I may as well do this as I go through the house, but I think it's been about 2 years since I last did it. And there's a few bits that are looking worn, definitely. I'm just cleaning the skirting boards down with some fairy washing up liquid in hot water. And I've also put a cap full of Zoflora in there for the smell more than anything else. Look at the colour of this water. It is just dust. That is disgusting. Now usually when I'm doing a living room deep clean, the next thing that I would do would be clean the actual sofas down, but I stripped them off and put them through the washer not too long ago, so I'm just going to leave them alone today because I don't like to put them in the washer too often in case I damage the fabric. I'm also not taking my curtains down today because I've just washed those about a week ago. I'm gutted because as I've been doing this, Milo's been pulling the flower heads off my little orchid that goes on this table. Poor thing's hardly got any flowers left now. Okay, I've put the sofas back, I've changed my water, and now we're moving on to this side of the room. This side of the room is harder because it's where all the electricals are. And they just collect so much dust, don't they? I absolutely hate these boxes that I've got in the living room. I just want a proper TV stand, not these boxes of toys. These boxes always end up getting broken as well when the kids are pulling them out, so they're dented and they just look scruffy. But I just keep reminding myself that one day I will miss having toys in the living room. Now obviously it would be better if I could take the TV off there and give everything a good clean down, but it's quite heavy and I don't trust myself to lift it without dropping it. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'm just going to take the boxes out and clean the unit down. I have literally just sorted all of these toy boxes out and put everything in the right place. I also got rid of a massive amount of toys, and yet somehow they are full again. And they're all mixed up. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Moving on to my favourite job. I just find this one so satisfying. I've just made up some fairy washing up liquid spray, give that a good spray down, and then I'm just going to be using a paintbrush to give it a really good scrub and get in all the grooves. The kids are getting bored now. I have been doing this for about an hour, so they've done really well just to be playing by themselves and just watching me. But now I'm giving them a job and they're getting cracked on with the windows with me. Eliza loves using the little squeegee thing. I'm just giving the floors a quick mop over. I'm not doing a proper clean because Milo's already tracking his muddy footprints from outside in, so there's no point in doing that. We're just going to give them a quick wipe over. package. Interested to see what's in there. All done. Just in time because he's clearly over it. We're gonna have some lunch. It's almost lunchtime.
No.
Oh, he's saying bye-bye.
No, Mom.
Liza's washing the windows still. So yeah, that's everything that I would do for deep clean. I'm not taking my curtains down today because I have just done them recently. So other than that, I think I've done pretty much everything. It smells amazing in here. Say thank you so much for watching.